So all they do is hit here and that takes them right there. Or, where else are parents? Email, where else are they? Bam. So we bounce a message to their Facebook. Go ahead. Their Facebooks? Yeah. They ain't putting it down. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? That's what I mean. This is my baby. I want you to reach me. What else you need from me? You want my doctor's number in case I'm there one day? So I'm with you. And then I come right. You're right. But
if you get the email, you can find that Facebook page using the email, but they probably won't want you to.
they could unfriend you. They could do all those kinds of things. But that's why it's all a systematic, holistic approach to helping them understand what we're trying to do. It can't just be, it just can't be a direct question. Hey, what's your email? It's got to be connected to you rolling out a brand new program. Hey, this year, parents, we're going for the golden apple. You know, we're going for it big time. And how we're going to do it is we've got the best staff. How many of you all love our staff? Yeah, you know, like you get that going. So now what we're going to do is a whole parental engagement, parental partnership program. The concept of parental involvement, it's a hard term to use. I very seldomly use parental involvement as my term. People don't like it. I mean, even schools want me to come out and do parent workshops on how to get your child to read. Who wants to get off work and come hear me talk about how to get your child to read? So I kind of disguise it. And I'm saying the same thing, keeping to your point about getting information. I couch those requests in a whole campaign that talks about how we're going to love on your child. Oh, you're going to love on my child? Catch me at the you. And that's the key thing why the term regular is key. It's not asked for one time. You ask for that thing 7, 8, 9 times and you check it to see if they've got it. I'm doing email blast all the time. So you're regularly email blasting them if they're not getting the information. Now you know, we were trying to reach you to let you know that your child did great. See? Right. You not going to believe. Now, I know he's not reading like you wanted him to read, but all right. But that's right. We do a ceremony calling a parent penning ceremony. And the parent penning ceremony is for no other reason in their mind but to love on them. Y'all come, we just want to appreciate y'all for being who you are. They show up in droves. But while we're there, guess what we're asking? You know, so while you're here, the next one we're going to have is, so we need to make sure you get the information. Now, you all not going to believe what we're doing over here. So we're giving them that kind of information. By and large, the average parent has not had a great experience with what you all do. I mean, think about the average educator. Went to kindergarten, they were the bomb. Elementary, K through 5, they were the bomb. Middle school, they were the bomb. They weren't bad. They went, but think about what they went through. K-5, 6, 8, high school, college. They've been teaching all their life. They understand education. They appreciate education. They think everybody else should. And then you go into the classroom. And then you run into a group of parents who hate education. And you're trying to figure out, how do you not like this thing? Any of you all here hate education? By show of hands. You love it, right? But you're dealing with a group of people who ain't crazy about it. They ain't crazy about education. And that is just knowing your customer, knowing the culture of your customer.
You're not crazy about it, and a lot of times the kids are not seeing much of the value of it because they're only getting it as valuable from you.
Oh yeah. You ask a child, why am I in school? You'll get some very interesting answers. And they're in there for a lot of reasons. They ain't in there for what we want them to be and what we know they should be. So from a parent and student culture, they've got one motive. You guys have another motive. And at some point, we've got to shape that motive and agree on what we're all here for. And right now, parents don't agree on what you all think is the greatest thing since sliced bread. They don't necessarily agree on it or even know it to be. So we've got to help them understand, boy, education is fun. Education is great. You all need to love this thing. And what you missed out on, we're about to bless your child with it. And it just changes the game. It changes the game. Let me close out on this so you all can get a break. Remember this piece here? All right, pull this out real quick. All right, and I will pick up on the rest of CPR for those of you all who will be in the second session. It is. There's a part 2. Yeah.
We were thinking that this was just one set. I mean, that just solidifies where my things will stay.
Yeah. I do. Yeah. It really is a full day. If someone comes in that missed it, they'll still get some good stuff, but I want to give you all as much information as I can. All right. So, you look at this sheet. You all remember what you put down in those quadrants? Now, let me know. Do you want me to reteach what we talked about? Excuse me. I'm sorry. Is the next group coming in a brand new group of faces? Yeah, because I came out on the break kind of wanting that. Let me know, and then I can just kind of package it either way. But whether you guys stay or not, I'll make sure we go through CPR first. Now, here's the interesting thing. Tell me what you all put down in quadrant 1. Can you all give me just 5 more minutes? Okay. All right. What did you all put down in your first quadrant? 30%? 50? 45? All right. What did you put in your second quadrant? 55? 48? Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm glad you said that. Let me make sure I'm clear. This is the first quadrant, passer and passive. Okay, yeah. And in the second quadrant is project and partner. Okay, and the last quadrant is progressive. So what did you put in your first quadrant again? 55, 80, okay, 50. And what about the second quadrant? 49. Let me ask you, what do you think? Just what you think. Are these race? Oh, no, I better not put this on the board. Perfect. All right. In a high-performing school, what do you think the percentages are? Quadrant 1. 3%? All right, what do you think it is for second quadrant? Just what you think. Just tell me what you think. 75. What do you all think the third quadrant is? What's left? Look at the math teacher back there. The math teacher say, what's left? It's only 100%. You done figured out what's left, too. What's left? 22. Look at it, boy. They don't pay you enough, do they, Mr. Smart? All right. All right. Switch it. 75 here? All right, let me give you all some data. What do we have? Okay, so we